What if the biggest financial mistakes of your life could have been avoided with just a few simple lessons? After interviewing hundreds of seniors about their life experiences, one theme kept emerging: the money wisdom they wish someone had shared with them decades earlier. Today, we're going to reveal 7 powerful financial lessons that could change your life, whether you're in your 30s or your golden years. These aren't get-rich-quick schemes or complex investment strategies. They're timeless principles learned through decades of real-world experience, both triumphs and setbacks. Stay with us, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why some seniors sleep peacefully at night while others worry constantly about money, and more importantly, which path you're currently on. Lesson 1. The compound interest miracle they discovered too late. Most people hear about compound interest in school, but they don't truly understand its life-changing power until it's too late. Margaret, now 78, shared a sobering calculation with me. If she had invested just $200 per month starting at age 25 instead of 45, she would have over $800,000 more in retirement savings today. That's the same monthly amount, just started 20 years earlier. The magic of compound interest isn't just about earning returns on your money. It's about earning returns on your returns year after year, creating an exponential growth curve that becomes incredibly powerful over time. Seniors consistently tell me this is their #1 financial regret: not starting early enough. The good news? It's never too late to begin. Even if you're 50, 60, or 70, compound interest still works in your favor. The key is to start now, not tomorrow, not next month, but today. Even small amounts matter when you give them time to grow. Lesson 2. Living below your means isn't sacrifice, it's freedom. Robert, 82, told me something that changed my perspective entirely. He said living below his means wasn't about deprivation, it was about buying freedom. For years, he and his wife earned good incomes, but spent everything they made, keeping up with neighbors and friends. Then at 45, they made a radical decision. They would live on 70% of their income and save the rest. The first year felt uncomfortable, but something unexpected happened. The pressure disappeared. Robert no longer worried about impressing others or needing the next promotion desperately. He had breathing room, financial margin that gave him choices. By 55, he could afford to work part-time. By 62, he retired comfortably, not because he was wealthy, but because his needs were modest and his savings were sufficient. The wisdom here runs deeper than budgeting. It's about understanding that every dollar you spend buying things you don't need is a dollar you can't use for experiences, security, or helping others. Financial peace doesn't come from earning more. It comes from needing less. Lesson 3. Relationships are your greatest investment. Helen shared a truth that many seniors discover too late. She spent her 30s and 40s chasing career advancement and material success, often at the expense of relationships. She missed family gatherings, declined social invitations, and let friendships fade because she was too busy building her future. Now, with financial security but feeling isolated, she realizes the irony. Money can't buy back lost time with people who mattered. It can't recreate the memories she missed or restore friendships that withered from neglect. Research supports what Helen learned through experience. Studies show that strong social connections are more predictive of happiness and longevity than wealth.
Lesson 5. Debt is a dream killer, not a tool. Linda, 74, described her life in 2 chapters: before and after becoming debt-free. For decades, she carried credit card balances, car loans, and a large mortgage, believing debt was simply part of modern life. The monthly payments felt manageable, but they created an invisible prison. She couldn't take risks, pursue passions, or help family members in need because every dollar was already committed to past purchases. At 52, after a health scare made her reevaluate priorities, Linda became obsessed with eliminating debt. It took 7 years of sacrifice, focus, and discipline. But at 59, when she made her final payment, everything changed. Suddenly, her modest income was more than enough. She could save aggressively, travel occasionally, and sleep without financial anxiety. Linda's message is clear. Debt advertises itself as a tool to get what you want now, but it actually steals your future freedom. Every payment you make is your present self working to pay for your past self's decisions, leaving little for your future self. Seniors overwhelmingly wish they had avoided consumer debt entirely. The temporary pleasure of immediate gratification rarely justifies the years of payments and stress that follow. Lesson 6. Your work should serve your life, not consume it. George, 79, had been a successful executive who climbed the corporate ladder aggressively. He missed his children's childhoods, sacrificed his health, and put marriage on autopilot, all for career advancement. At 65, he retired with a generous pension and savings, but his kids were distant, his marriage was strained, and he had no hobbies or interests outside work. He told me something I'll never forget. "I won the game by the world standards, but I played the wrong game." The wisdom from countless seniors is consistent. Work matters and financial security matters, but they should serve your life, not consume it. The goal isn't to work as little as possible, it's to ensure your work aligns with your values and leaves room for what truly matters: relationships, health, personal growth, and contribution. Many seniors express regret not about working hard, but about working hard at the expense of everything else. They wish they had set clearer boundaries, prioritized family dinners, taken vacations, and remembered that nobody on their deathbed wishes they had spent more time at the office. Balance isn't about equal time, it's about appropriate time. Ask yourself honestly, am I working to live or living to work? Lesson 7. Generosity enriches your life more than accumulation. Dorothy, 83, lived modestly her entire life, but she had a secret. Despite never earning a large salary, she consistently gave to causes she cared about and helped people in need. When I asked if she ever regretted not keeping that money for herself, she laughed. "That money brought me more joy in giving than it ever could have in saving." Research confirms Dorothy's experience. Studies show that spending money on others creates more lasting happiness than spending on ourselves. But the wisdom goes deeper than psychology. Seniors who live generously report feeling connected to something larger than themselves. They created positive impact, built meaningful relationships, and developed a sense of purpose that transcends material wealth. The lesson isn't to give recklessly or ignore your financial security. It's to remember that money is a tool, not a goal. Its highest purpose is creating good in the world and connecting you to others. Interestingly, many generous seniors ended up financially secure anyway, not despite their giving, but partly because of it. Generosity kept them from wasteful spending and maintained perspective on what truly matters. Don't wait until you're wealthy to be generous. Generosity is a habit that enriches every season of life. In conclusion, these 7 lessons represent decades of wisdom distilled from hundreds of conversations with seniors who've lived full lives. The beautiful truth is that none of these lessons require you to be wealthy, lucky, or exceptionally talented. They simply require awareness, intention, and consistency over time. Which lesson resonated most with you? Is it the compound interest you wish you'd started earlier? The debt you're working to eliminate? The relationships you need to invest in more deeply? Whatever it is, let that awareness guide you to action today, not someday. Remember, the seniors who shared these lessons aren't trying to discourage you. They're trying to save you from avoidable regrets. They're offering you the gift of their experience so you can make wiser choices than they did. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 7 lessons hits closest to home? What's one specific action you'll take this week based on what you learned today? Your story might inspire someone else to make that crucial change. If this video provided value, please like and share it with someone who needs to hear these lessons. And subscribe to our channel for more wisdom from those who've walked the path before us. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Your future self will thank you.